Ever notice how some people can just put their phone down? Not because they're forcing it, not because they've got crazy self-control. Meanwhile, the rest of us grab our phones without even thinking. 10 minutes turns into an hour turns into the whole night. And by the end, we don't feel entertained, we just feel empty. Here's the thing nobody tells you. Your phone isn't winning because it's more fun. It's winning because everything else got boring first. Not overnight. Little by little, day after day, until scrolling became the only exciting part of your day. Now picture the opposite. Picture your actual life feeling so good that checking your phone starts to feel like the boring option. That's what this video is about. No hacks, no complicated systems, just small shifts that make everyday life feel worth showing up for. Stick around, because by the end, you'll have 7 simple shifts that can change how your days feel. Let's get into it. Secret 1. Break the same-day loop. Think about last Tuesday. Can you actually remember it? For most people, no. Wake up, scroll, work, eat, watch something, sleep, repeat. Days blur together because nothing new happens in them. Your brain is built to notice change, not sameness. When every day looks identical, your brain stops paying attention to it. That's how a whole month can disappear and feel like a Tuesday. So do one thing differently each day. Take a new street home. Order something you've never tried. Sit somewhere new to read. Nothing has to be big. Your brain isn't asking for a vacation. It's asking for a break in the pattern. Do that, and time stops rushing by. Ordinary days start sticking in your memory again. You'll notice things you'd normally walk right past without even trying to notice them. But even a more interesting day can get hijacked in the first 10 minutes. Here's how that happens. Secret 2. Don't hand over your first hour. What's the first thing you do after opening your eyes? Most people already know the answer. They reach for their phone. Within minutes, they've absorbed bad news, someone else's highlight reel, and 3 arguments they weren't part of. Their brain hasn't even woken up yet. That's like letting 100 strangers into your room the second you wake up. You start the day reacting to other people's lives instead of stepping into your own. Try this instead. Give yourself 60 screen-free minutes. Open a window. Drink some water. Stretch. Write down your top 3 tasks for the day. That's the whole routine. Nothing fancy. Your first hour sets the tone for every hour after it. Start scattered, stay scattered. Start calm, and the rest of the day gets easier to steer. Once your mornings feel steadier, something else changes too. The tasks you used to dread stop feeling so heavy. Secret 3. Make your own progress visible. Most people don't actually hate working. They hate feeling like nothing is happening. Think about why games are so easy to get hooked on. Every few minutes, you level up. You unlock something. Your brain gets proof it's moving forward. Real life rarely hands you that proof. You study for hours and nothing visibly changes. You work all afternoon and the to-do list looks the same. So your brain starts asking, why bother? Fix that by creating your own proof. Write your tasks on paper. Cross each one off by hand. That small check mark matters more than it looks. It's evidence for your brain that effort is working. Then, reward the win. Finish a task, take a short walk. Make a coffee you actually enjoy. Small rewards teach your brain that effort leads somewhere good. Do this long enough, and work stops feeling like punishment. It starts feeling like a game you already know how to win. And once work feels lighter, you've got more energy left over for the rest of your day. But there's a habit that quietly wrecks all that focus, and almost everyone does it without noticing. Secret 4. Let yourself get bored. Here's something that sounds backwards. One reason your phone feels so exciting is that your brain never gets a quiet moment. Think about the last time you waited in line. You probably reached for your phone before you even decided to. We've trained ourselves to escape boredom the second it shows up. But boredom isn't wasted time. It's the space where new ideas actually form. That's why your best thinking happens in the shower, not mid-scroll. So try 10 minutes a day of doing nothing. No phone, no music, just sitting. It will feel uncomfortable at first. Stay with it anyway. After a few minutes, your thoughts start to settle. Problems that felt tangled start untangling. Your mind finally gets room to think. And here's the payoff. After sitting with boredom, ordinary life feels sharper again. Conversations land better. Reading feels easier. Nothing on your phone can compete with a mind that's actually rested. Secret 5. Build small adventures into your week. When people hear adventure, they picture flights and mountains. But the best ones don't cost anything. People who genuinely enjoy their lives don't wait for a big trip to feel something. They build small moments worth remembering into an ordinary week. Walk a street in your own city you've never explored. Try the cafe you always walk past. Watch one sunrise this week. Leave your phone at home for half an hour and just notice things. Curiosity works like a muscle. Use it more and it gets stronger. Eventually, you start noticing details you'd walked past for years. The smell after rain, the sound of birds you'd tuned out completely. None of that shows up on a screen. It only exists if you actually go look for it. And once you start collecting moments like this instead of scrolling past them, you realize your life was never boring. You just weren't looking at it. But there's one more habit quietly getting in the way of all this, and it has nothing to do with your phone. Secret 6. Stop waiting to feel ready. Waiting for the right moment feels responsible. Most of the time, it's just fear in disguise. You want to try something new, but wait until you'll be good at it. That day never actually comes because the goalpost keeps moving. The people who seem to enjoy life the most usually aren't the most talented. They're just willing to look a little clumsy while they learn. They start before they feel ready. So give yourself permission to be average at first. Every person you admire started exactly there. Done beats perfect every single time. And the version of you that just starts gets better a lot faster than the version still waiting to feel ready. Once you stop performing for an audience in your head, you get to actually enjoy the thing you're doing. And that changes what you look forward to as well. Secret 7. Always have something to look forward to. Think back to being a kid before a birthday or a school trip. The excitement never started on the actual day. It started a week earlier while you were falling asleep thinking about it. That anticipation made ordinary days feel brighter. Somewhere along the way, most adults stop planning things to look forward to. Life turns into one long checklist. Work, sleep, repeat, which is exactly why every week starts feeling identical. So build in small things to anticipate. A movie night this Friday? A recipe you've wanted to try? A short trip you've been putting off? It doesn't need to be big. It just needs to exist on your calendar. Once your future has something worth reaching for, you naturally stop needing your phone to fill the gap. You're not escaping your days anymore. You're actually looking forward to them. And that shift alone changes how every single day in between feels. A genuinely fun life isn't built in one big moment. It's built through small, repeated choices. Curiosity instead of routine. Presence instead of distraction. Progress instead of waiting to feel ready. You don't need to change everything today. Pick one shift from this video. Try it today. Add another tomorrow. Because the goal was never to escape your life. The goal is to build one you don't want to escape from. If this helped, subscribe. More videos like this are coming to help you build a life that actually feels good to live. Until next time, take care.